Well, while I'm on this vacation, I guess I might as well take the time to sit back and relax and see if I can get a hold of my new Grim powers. Because honestly, Salem, she only let me scratch the surface of my Grim powers, but I want to get the full service. Well, I guess I might as well think about some. Well, I might as well think while I. I don't know. I just don't know.
You ungrateful little boy.
Huh? Who said that? Show yourself before things really get disgusting.
Now, you have forgotten your ways.
Huh? Uh, Whoa! Who the heck are you? Who the heck are you?
Like you don't know.
No, I don't know you. Who are you?
I'm your grandmother.
G- Grandmother? Pfft, now that's preposterous. My grandmother died years ago, alongside with my grandfather, Fire.
Indeed, we have. But thanks to lots of things, we were able to come down here in spirit form to give you a little lecture.
A lecture? Wait a minute. Is Grandfather Fire here with you?
In fact, he is.
Hello, Flame. Oh my gosh. I thought I saw the last of you. Look, I did what you wanted me to. I have a harem now.
Yes, but now, yes, I am aware that you do have a harem, but there's still one more thing. You're still letting your wife take control and make you forget about who you really are.
I know who I am. I'm Flame the Dragon Hog, the king of Mobius. I mean, obviously, that's where I was born and raised on Mobius.
Yes, but you don't know the true story about your father.
Like, I don't want to know about him. He's dead.
He's dead?
Yes, he's dead. I killed him.
You killed your own father, my son.
Yes, because he was so demanding, wanting me to be like him and start a harem with me, bumping and grinding with other girls. That's just insane. But little does he know that I was married. I was married.
Well, he was just following the orders that we gave him.
What type of orders did you give him? And besides, what kind of Mobians are you?
We are Mobians, but we were never born and raised on Mobius.
Okay, I'll level with you. I'll level with you. What is the story behind my father?
Listen, me and your grandfather Fire, we both didn't live on Mobius. We actually lived on another planet. We actually lived on another planet.
Another planet?
Yes, we lived on another planet. Let's just say the rules on that planet was very, very strict. The rules said that we can have harems whenever we want to, even when we were married or not. Of course, the main man or woman who you're married to will be the main one. But you can sleep and you can even have sex with the others in the harem and do whatever you want basically.
Yeah, but my harem's different. You know that. Wait a minute, hold up. My father, he never told me about this.
He was going to wait to tell you when you actually married your harem. But since you killed him before he had a chance to,
I was going to kill him regardless. He was going to kill me if I didn't destroy him. He was going to kill me if I didn't do what he said.
He's your father. You were supposed to do what he says.
Oh my gosh. Listen, grandmother, grandfather, I really am glad that you are able to come down here and talk to me. But what's done is done. I do care about my harem and everything. And I'm not, but listen, what happened in the past stayed in the past. I don't care if my dad came from another planet. I don't care if he came from Neptune. Hell, I don't even care if he came from another universe. He's gone. I'm alive. That's all that matters, okay? And like I said, what happened in the past stayed in the past. Is going to stay in the past. And besides, I bet that planet that he lived on is destroyed.
Actually, no, it's not.
Wait, what?
You see, you didn't let me finish the story. Me and your grandfather, we fell in love. Of course, my mother, the queen of that planet, instructed for me to start a harem. And so I did. But Fire over there, he was my main man. And of course, he's the one who impregnated me. And thus came your father. All the other men in my harem, they were really satisfied with me. Every single day I would please them to their very needs. Every day.
Ugh. Okay, TMI, grandmother, TMI.
Well, too bad. You're going to listen to this.
Anyway, what happened next?
After when your father was born, it was time for me to take my harem off to new places. And the first place we went to was Mobius.
Yes, the first place we went to was Mobius. It was a really nice place. It had anthropomorphic animals like us.
But wait a minute, what are you guys anyway?
Well, I'm a hedgehog.
And I'm a succubus. You see, the planet the planet that that we came from, were both home to anthropomorphic animals and anthropomorphic succubus as well.
So, in a way, both guy and girl succubus?
Indeed.
Okay, you can continue the story.
Anyway, we settled on Mobius to start our harem over again to see if we can get some Mobian boys. But, however, at the time, it was run by King Alex.
Here we go again with him. I know about him. He was the very first ever king of Mobius. He also had a harem as well. However, he impregnated one woman, and thus came my mom. And thus came the king of Mobius, Jules the Hedgehog, aka Sonic's dad, who we don't really talk about that much. Ugh. And then he started a harem, and thus came my mother. He chose Queen Alina, and he impregnated her with three beautiful kids, Sonic, Manic, and Sonya. And thus came that. Me, I was adopted by them. And let's just say best family I ever had. And then I went on many different dates. I met many different girls, and I was just about to propose to one of them. And then I heard that one of my fangirls actually did have a crush on me for a very long time. Her name was Sarah Rabbot. She really had a crush on me for a long time, ever since we were kids.
Sarah's the one who organized this whole harem.
I see. And what did she say about this harem at first?
At first, she didn't really care about it because she wanted to be my one and only. And I told her multiple different things. Like, first, I told her, how about this? I start a harem and she can be the head. And she can be the head. Of course she denied that at first. And then I told her, how about this? I start a harem, but I just won't do anything with them. But I just won't do anything with the girls.
And what did she say to that?
She was still She was still upset about it. So upset that she gave me the silent treatment for weeks. And at one point I made and at some points I made her very, very mad and angry to the point where she ran off into the woods and got raped by my anti-self.
Did she really?
Yes, she did. All my life I felt like I was making her upset. Sometimes I even felt like I was the bad guy here. I felt like I was the bad guy. Most of the time she thought she was the problem. Because of me talking with other girls, them flirting with me and not doing anything about it, she seems to think that, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I liked being around other women. And the fact is, I do enjoy being around other women because men, they just, I don't know. But who's just crazy. But anyway, look, the bottom line is, what happened between my father and what's going on that planet, that happened years ago. And I honestly don't think it's best to bring in stuff that happened in the past to the present, obviously. Look, I'm happy with the harem that I have, okay? And they all agree that, not to sleep with me, okay? They agree. All of them, they all agree.
But you're giving up on your ways.
No, I'm not. I may have whisked genes in my body, but it's also mixed in with my it's also mixed in with my mom's genes. I'm sure you know her, Cinder, the hedgehog, goddess of fire, the goddess of fire.
The goddess of fire is your mother?
Yes. Perhaps you heard of her?
Nope, I haven't. But it's really a legendary treat to know that your mother is a goddess.
Yeah. Anyway, listen. My mom, she protected both me and my sister. She even prepared us for what's coming up in the future. Because one of these days, my mom's time will come and it's time and it will be time for her to pass on her godly powers to somebody. Of course, she had us practice night and day, practicing our fire abilities and all sorts of things. We were ready, but Dad, he was really upset because he was robbed of the attention that he wanted.
And let me guess, he rebelled?
Yeah, right before, and get this, he also told me that my mom was the start of his harem. My mom was the start of his harem, and he actually never got a chance to start one because he ended up impregnating my mom already. Right before he was about to, right before he was just about to go out and find other women. But sadly, he ended up with a family already. But as a responsible person, he had to take care of it. Because honestly, my mom, she was really young when she had me and Monzi. She had me and Monzi when she was really, really young. Like around 17. Like around 17. She had me and Monzi around she was 17. And let me just tell you, being a young mom is not good at all. But she managed to make it through. A little bit of help with my dad, even though he hardly did anything. But let me just tell you, my dad, he tried so hard to get along with us. But the thing is, in his head, he believes that we are to blame for him not having his harem. And so, after when my mom died, after when she separated both me and Monzi, and after when my mom died, my dad decided to pick up where he left off and start a harem already. So, and he even met a new friend of his, an alternate version of my brother Sonic. His name is Player Sonic. He too has a harem. He has a harem with almost every single female in his world. It was just insane. And of course, my dad wanted me to follow in his footsteps. And I told him, no, I told him that I would never do that. And he got really pissed off and he said he was going to destroy me. So I got my friends together. We went off planet and destroyed him right then and there. So that way, I could finally rest easy. But the traces of me wanting to start a harem, it was still remained. So me and my wife, we had a long talk. And we came up with the idea I can start a harem just as long as as long as I follow 4 rules.
So basically what you're saying is your wife has you following rules. She's not letting you do anything.
No, it's not like that. Look, she's just worried, okay? She's worried about me, okay? She's worried about the following. Not paying attention to her, me being a deadbeat dad, and me starting a family with lots of other girls, impregnating them and all that other stuff. And not to mention diseases. She's worried about me getting diseases.
But you're immortal. You can't get diseases.
That's what I told her, but she was just being cautious. I mean, my wife, she overreacts about some things. She's just worried about the what ifs.
Well, she needs to stop.
Anyway, listen, Grandma, my wife and we had a long talk, and like I said before, I actually got a chance to start a harem, okay? But I had to follow 4 rules. The first rule, I can't have any sexual activities with her. I can't have any sexual activities with them at all. Which means no sex, no nothing. Okay? No nothing. The only person who's going to get it is Sarah, okay? Is Sarah. And I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, second rule, there will be no tongue kissing. There'll be no tongue kissing, which means there will be like no intense bust and slob type of kisses. Just simple kiss on the cheek or simple lip to lip type of kisses, okay? And number three is no sexual type of touching, which means I can't touch their situations, both on their chest, and I can't touch their booties either. I can't touch anywhere around them that is considered like, being sexual. I mean, touching them around the waist while we dance is okay. Touching them on their legs or on their hips while I'm carrying them is okay. And patting them on the head is okay. But any touch around their situations on the top or the bottom, then that's it. And last but not least is respect Sarah. I gotta respect her. And if I want to add more girls to the harem, I have to ask her. Because she's my main wife. And that means I have to respect her wishes. Oh, I almost forgot. There was 5 rules. Sorry. The 5th rule that I need to follow is I need to keep a close eye on the most seductive person in the harem.
And who would that be?
A bat named Rouge the Bat. And trust me, she has a huge reputation for being very, very seductive. I'm telling you. She has a large reputation for having not only a very, very seductive attitude, but a personality, and not to mention having great big situations, great big ass, and just lots of other things. It's just insane. But anyway, I have to, and not to mention, she flirts with almost every guy she comes across just to get what they want, just to get what she wants. And with me, she wants, me. She wants me. But anyway, I have to, watch out for her. But anyway, yes, those are the 5 rules that I need to follow.
Those are some very well put rules. However, I find them very unnecessary. Doesn't your wife trust you?
Of course she trusts me. And heck, she even made me sign a contract.
Oh, now that's just hitting below the belt. That's the major thing of non-trust.
Grandfather, what are you talking about?
I signed a contract once, and let me just tell you, it was not good at all.
Anyway, Flame, you really do need to think about these rules and really think about this. Are you truly happy with the arrangements? I mean, have you ever thought about being with those girls? Like, really being with them and having a family?
For the last time, Grandmother, no, I haven't. Sure, maybe back in the day, but now that we set these rules straight, all those thoughts are out of my head, okay? Completely. And I don't want anything to do with those girls sexually, okay? I didn't marry my harem just for pleasure or anything. I married them so that way they can all be happy. Okay? So that way they can all be happy. They love me. They all love me. And let me just tell you, the flame effect, that was really when it took its toll.
What's the flame effect?
Um, it's basically what happened when, after when I was born and after when I had my girlfriends and stuff and exes and stuff, they all started to want me back. They all wanted me back. Heck, I even attracted girls who I wasn't even dating in the first place. And yet, they all wanted me. And they called it, and I called it, the flame effect.
You silly boy. There's no such thing as the flame effect. That was your succubus side.
My succubus side?
Of course, your dad was a male succubus. And let's just say all male succubus have that flame effect, whatever you call it. Let's just say your father was really, really attracted to the ladies, but of course, he chose your mother.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm a little bit concerned. Why are you guys, why are you two here?
We're here to tell you that you have two choices. You can either, one, do this marriage harem right and, do this honeymoon right like any ordinary couple would, or two, we're just gonna have to pay your wife a visit.
Please don't. She just had a baby. Please don't. She just had a baby, and I don't think she's and I don't think she's in any tip-top shape to fight or anything. I mean, come on. I don't think she's in no condition to fight. And plus, do you honestly want to fight somebody with a baby nearby?
Honestly, no. Even we have some decency and other things.
Indeed. Now listen, Flame, we're not trying to tell you that you can't have a harem. We're trying to tell you that you need to live up to your succubus pride.
What the heck? Wait a minute. So what you're saying is, I am a
Yes, Flame, you are a succubus. Well, half succubus.
So that's the reason why So that's why all those girls been attracted to me. 'Cause my succubus side. So there really was no such thing as a flame effect, huh?
No, there really wasn't. Turns out it was just a figment of your imagination, and it was just really your succubus side.
Oh man. So if I'm a succubus, does that make Monzi a succubus too?
No, it doesn't. Only you.
Why?
Well, Monzi, she takes more after her mother, while you take more after your father.
In what fucking way? In what fucking way. I am not a sleazy person who wants to kill his kids just because they were taking all the attention away from me. And my daughters, they never do that. Not Amber, not Rose, not Flair, not Solana, and damn sure well not Tefra at all. I am nothing like your son. I am nothing like Dad. I'm nothing like him, and I never will be. So you can make all the empty threats that you want. There is no way in hell that I would ever sleep with my harem, all because of my succubus side and whatever happened on Dad's original home planet. So you can just get out of my hotel room, kiss my ass, do whatever you want. You can just kiss my ass, do whatever you want, go fuck yourselves, go do anything, go to hell, I don't know, I don't care. And just leave me alone and just let me enjoy my last 3 days in this hotel with my harem, okay? And of course, there will be no sex at all. No sex, no nothing. No nothing, okay? No nothing. And grandmother, grandfather, you can just go back to hell for all I care. You can just go back. I don't even know why you guys are still here. You guys just go back.
Flame, listen.
I said go back! I don't want you here. I didn't even know how you even tracked me down in the first place. I have no idea how you even tracked me down. Just go. So, I'm half succubus. Well, ain't this some mess? Ain't this some mess?